She sat me down on the old porch swing with a smile so soft it could mend anything. Said life ain't easy, but don't lose your grace. Carry love in your heart and hope on your face. Mama's words, they echo in my soul. Through the winds of change, they make me whole. When the road gets rough and I feel alone, her voice is my guide, my unshaken stone. Don't fear the storms, they'll teach you to stand. Every trial's a lesson, every scar's a brand. Keep your kindness strong, let it light the way. And don't forget to kneel at the end of the day. Mama's words, they echo in my soul. Through the winds of change, they make me whole. When the road gets rough and I feel alone, her voice is my guide, my unshaken stone. In the darkest nights when I'm losing my fight, I hear her say, child, you'll be alright. Her wisdom's a lantern, her love is the flame. Through every shadow, I call her name. Now I'm older and I see it clear. Every word she spoke still draws me near. Her strength runs through me, her love's my shield. A mother's wisdom is the greatest yield. The sun comes up, I lace my boots. Another day, another pursuit. With calloused hands, I work the land, dreaming of her, a future plan. The hammer swings, the hours crawl, sweat on my brow, I give it my all. Each nail I drive, each stone I lay, brings me closer to our someday. I'm building my dreams, one brick at a time. A little house where the stars will shine. For the love of my life, I'll toil and strive, dreaming of the day she'll stand by my side. The moonlight falls on an empty bed, but her voice lingers in my head. She whispers hope through the midnight air. Someday soon I'll meet her there. The road is long, the journey steep, but promises made are ones I'll keep. This heart of mine, it won't let go, building our life row by row. I'm building my dreams, one brick at a time. A little house where the stars will shine. For the love of my life, I'll toil and strive, she'll stand by my side. Out on the porch with the sunrise glow, my old dog sits, his tail swings slow. Through thick and thin, he stayed by my side, a loyal heart, my partner on this ride. He's my shadow on the open road, through dust and rain, and the weight of the load when the world gets rough. He's my only friend, just a man and his dog, till the very end. We've seen small towns and endless plains, chase down dreams and outrun the rains. With a wag of his tail, he says it's alright, we'll keep on moving, we'll make it tonight. He's my shadow on the open road, through dust and rain, and the weight of the load when the world gets rough. He's my only friend, just a man and his dog, till the very end. When the stars light up the highway skies, his soft brown eyes hold no disguise. Through every mile, every twist and bend, he reminds me love's the road that never ends. Now the years roll on and his steps grow slow, but he still keeps pace wherever I go. In his quiet way, he's taught me true to cherish the bond between me and you. In the corner of the room where the sunlight fades sits a dusty old guitar with a worn-out face. Strings are rusted, frets are scarred and gray, but it hums with the echoes of a younger day. Each scratch on the wood holds a memory tight of songs played softly on a summer night. It sang of her laughter, it wept through the rain. Now it whispers her name like a bittersweet refrain. Oh, the stories in the strings, they're carved in the grain of love that bloomed in dreams that waned. It strums out the heartache, the joy and the pain. The dusty old guitar still sings my name. I remember the nights Round a fire's warm glow, her hand on my arm, the chords soft and slow. The melody carried a promise so true, but promises fade like the morning dew. Lost dreams lie tangled in the strings' embrace. Fingers once hopeful now search for grace. The pick still trembles with a lonesome cry for the songs left unsung and the questions of why. Oh, the stories in the strings, they're carved in the grain of loves that bloomed in dreams that wane. It strums out the heartache, the joy and the pain. The dusty old guitar still sings my name. It strums out the heartache, the joy and the pain. The dusty old guitar still sings my name. In the corner of the attic, neath the quilt of time and dust, lies a weathered old six-string, its metal strings gone to rust. The wood is cracked and faded, but it hums a quiet tune of love and loss and memories beneath the harvest moon. Oh, the dusty strings, they sing of hearts that fell apart, midnight serenades and dreams that lost their spark. Each chord's a tale of laughter, each fret a tear-stained scar. Stories live forever in that dusty old guitar. There's a name carved on the back, faded letters, Caroline, a sweetheart from the summer of 1969. Her laughter filled the airwaves, her kiss lit up the night, but the strings recall the moment when she vanished from his life. Oh, the dusty strings, they sing of hearts that fell apart, midnight serenades and dreams that lost their spark. Each chord's a tale of laughter, each fret a tear-stained scar. Stories live forever in that dusty old guitar. Against the silence where the echoes softly play. The hands that used to hold it have long since gone away. But when I strum those strings so gently, I can hear the voices call. The lives it touched, the dreams it cradled, it still remembers all. From smoky barroom stages to a lonesome bedroom floor, music found its purpose, though it never asked for more. Now it rests among the shadows where the past and present meet, a relic of the broken and the bittersweet. Raindrops tapping on my window pane, each one feels like a whisper of your name. Puddles gather on the gravel drive, just like the tears I've cried since you said goodbye. falling, washing me away, bringing back the memories of that bittersweet day. I see your face in the clouds so gray on this rainy day, thinking of the love that slipped away. An old box of photos spread across the floor, faded smiles from the life we had before. The scent of you still lingers in the air. I close my eyes, but I still see you there. And the rain keeps falling, washing me away, bringing back the memories of that bittersweet day. I see your face in the clouds so gray on this rainy day, thinking of the love that slipped away. Every drop on the roof plays a mournful tune, each one reminder of losing you too soon. I'd give anything for just one more chance, but the rain only brings a lonely dance. The puddles shimmer like tears on the ground, reflecting the love that I never found. The storm outside matches the one in my chest. I'm left with these memories, trying my best. She packed her bags at the crack of dawn, a suitcase full of hope to lean upon. Mama's tears fell, Daddy held her tight. Don't forget where you're from, and you'll be alright. The highways stretch like a long goodbye, fields of gold fading into the sky. She held her breath as the city lights gleam, trading gravel roads for a life she dreamed. But the roots run deep, and they always will, like the sound of the church bell on that old hill. She's chasing the sky, but she knows in her heart this small town girl's never too far apart. The city hums, but it don't sing the same. No whippoorwills calling out her name. She keeps a locket with a photo inside. Her hometown's love is her compass and guide. 'Cause her roots run deep, and they always will, like the creek that winds by the cotton mill. She's chasing the sky, but she knows in her heart this small town girl's never too far apart. When the world feels cold and the nights grow long, she hums a tune of dreams may roam, she carries her roots. They'll always be home. The rain came down, washed it all away. The farm, the house, the dreams I'd laid, with nothing left but a beat-up truck. I hit the road, chasing a thread of luck. Miles of highway, sky so wide, a broken man with no place to hide. But in the wind, I hear a gentle plea. The open roads, where I'll find me. Stopped at a diner on Route 23. An old man said, "Son, just let it be." He spoke of storms and the lives they break, but every end gives a new path to take. Miles of highway, sky so wide, a broken man with no place to hide. But in the wind, I hear a gentle plea. The open roads, where I'll find me. Under the stars, I felt it clear. The past is gone, but hope is near. The pain, the loss, they've paved the way for a stronger man to rise today. Found a mountain, stood tall and free, whispered a prayer to the man I'd be. The journey's hard, but I'll endure. Each mile I drive, my heart feels sure. The fire whispers low, casting shadows on the cabin walls aglow. A faded quilt wrapped tight round my knees, while memories drift in the autumn breeze. By the firelight I see their faces clear, old friends and laughter, the days I hold so dear. We talk till the dawn, no worries, no plans, just a simple life built built by our own hands. The smell of pine logs burning fills the air, takes me back to nights without a care, where the stars above sang a silent tune, and we chased our dreams 'neath the harvest moon. By the firelight I see their faces clear, old friends and laughter, the days I hold so dear. We talk till the dawn, no worries, no plans, just a simpler life built by our own hands. Now the room is still, the silence deep, but in my heart their voices leap. Though time has flown and they've moved away, their warmth lingers here like the fire's sway. By the firelight I see their faces clear, old friends and laughter, the days I hold so dear. We talk till the dawn, no worries, no plans, just a simpler life built by our own hands. Left my hometown with a suitcase and a dream, chased the bright lights, heard the city's call and scream. But the neon glow don't warm you through the night, just a hollow shine that fades with morning light. Mama's letters kept me tethered to the past, but I swore to myself this fame was gonna last. Now I'm standing here, a stranger in my skin, looking for the boy I was back then. I'm going back to my roots, where the rivers run deep, where the porch lights on and the nights let you sleep. I've had all I could take of this lonesome parade. Home's where my heart belongs, that'll never fade. The smell of fresh cut hay and a Sunday's fried chicken, the sound of crickets singing when the day is slipping. I thought I'd outgrown the life I used to know, but the further I ran, the more I missed it so. Fame's a fleeting shadow, it don't hold you tight, it won't dry your tears on a cold hard night. The stars in the sky don't ask for your name, but the ones back home, they'll love you just the same. I'm going back to my roots, where the rivers run deep, where the porch lights on and the nights let you sleep. I've had all I could take of this lonesome parade. Home's where my heart belongs, that'll never fade.
Built this life on a gravel road, with calloused hands and hearts that showed. Through summer's heat and winter's chill, we held on tight, we always will. The rains came down, the river swelled, our roof leaked, but our love held. Through every flood and every flame, we stood as one, we stayed the same. Through every storm, through wind and rain, through broken hearts, through joy and pain. When the sky falls, when the night feels long, you're my safe place, you're my home. Went dry, the fields turned brown, but we found a way to stick around. We planted hope, we prayed for sun, and faced the fight till the battle was won. The years have lined our faces deep, but the vows we made we always keep. Through every trial, through every tear, your hand in mine, I have no fear. Through every storm, through wind and rain, through broken hearts, through joy and pain. When the sky falls, when the night feels long, you're my safe place, you're my home.
Swelled high, thunder rolled fierce across the midnight sky. You held my hand, said we'll be alright. Through the darkest clouds, you were my light. Through every storm we held on tight, through the coldest days, through the longest nights, when the winds would howl and the world felt torn, we stood together. Through every storm, summer sun. Hard times knocked and we couldn't outrun, but you smiled at me, said we'll make it through, with a heart that's strong. How could I lose? Through every storm we held on tight, through the coldest days, through the longest nights, when the winds would howl, when the world felt torn, we stood together. Through every storm. Now the skies have cleared and the years have flown, the lines on our faces, the seeds we've sown. But I'd do it all again, I'd weather the fight, as long as you're here by my side tonight. Through every storm we held on tight, through the coldest days, through the longest nights, when the winds would howl and the world felt torn, we stood together. Through every storm, through every storm. He rolls into town, boots worn and dusty, hat pulled low, his gaze kinda rusty. Folks whisper and stare, he's a stranger still, but the plains know his name, and they always will. Out on the range, where the wild winds call, no walls to bind him, no rules at all. The stars are his ceiling, the earth is bed. Cowboy at heart, where freedom is fed. The saloon's too loud, the face is too close. He finds his peace where the sagebrush grows. The cattle don't judge, and the sky never lies. It's the open plains where his spirit flies. Out on the range, where the wild winds call, no walls to bind him, no rules at all. The stars are his ceiling, the earth is bed. A cowboy at heart, where freedom is fed. He's a shadow at dawn, a whisper at night, never tied down, always chasing the light. Some call it lonely, but he calls it true. The life of a rider, just passing through. He's carved from the dust, shaped by the land, a lone silhouette, a guitar in hand. The world doesn't get him, but he doesn't mind. He's one with the plains, his soul unconfined. He rides out at dawn with the sun on his face, a stranger in town.
never finding his place. His boots are worn, his hat pulled low. In the open plains, he's the only light he knows. He's a lone rider chasing the wind, finding his freedom where the sky begins. No fences to bind him, no ties to keep, just the call of the prairie and a dream he can keep. The townsfolk stare, whisper as he goes by, a man with no anchor, no need to comply. But he tips his hat, keeps his head held high. The horizon's his home, 'neath the wide open sky. He's a lone rider chasing the wind, finding his freedom where the sky begins. No fences to bind him, no ties to keep, just the call of the prairie and a dream he can keep. Out on the range, he's not lost but found, the only place where his soul's unbound. The stars are his blanket, the earth his bed. In the quiet of the night, he's never misled. Some say he's lonely, but he calls it free, a life that's his own, as wild as can be. The trail's his companion, the wind his song. He's been out here forever, where he belongs. Packed her bags at the break of dawn, left the house where love had gone wrong. The echoes of fight still rang in her ear, but her heart whispered it's time to steer clear. She's leaving it behind, but taking the truth. Every scar a story, every tear proof. She's stronger now, she's finding her way, holding on to lessons from yesterday. Stretched out, dust on her boots, trading her pain for a new set of roots. The radio played a bittersweet tune as she chased her dreams under a silver moon. She's leaving it behind, but taking the truth. Every scar a story, every tear proof. She's stronger now, she's finding her way, holding on to lessons from yesterday. Shows a face she barely knew, a woman who's risen broken but true. Each mile she drives, she sheds old skin and lets the healing slowly begin.
she stands tall, a light in her eyes, no longer afraid of the darkened skies. The past is a book she's learned to close, and in her heart a wildflower grows. Dust on my boots, days worn thin, sun sinking low, skies wearing dim. Road less traveled, fence line bends, heartbeat drumming till the darkness ends. Lonesome whistle down the rail, rusted dreams in a paper sail, lost in the night where shadows moan, carrying me where I'm miles from home. Miles from home, wind cuts the bone, stars so close yet so alone. River runs wild, carving through stone, nowhere is somewhere when you're miles from home. Dances through bare pine claws, echoed cries fade among nature's laws. World keeps spinning while I just roam. Wolves howl louder when you're miles from home. Sleep comes sparing on these tired veins, maps don't guide hearts, endless plains. Seasons won't wait, water still foam, loneliness lingers when you're miles from home. Miles from home, wind cuts the bone, stars so close yet so alone. River runs wild, carving through stone, nowhere is somewhere when you're miles from home. The sun setting low on that old gravel road. I can still hear the hum of my granddaddy's hoe. Cornfields stretching far as my eye can see. Callous hands built a life that's now just a dream. Mama's voice carried soft across the summer breeze, singing hymns in the kitchen while we shared peace. Daddy's boots by the door,
afraid. Each scuff on the leather told the life he'd made. Oh, those back roads, they still call my name, carved through the dirt with love and pain. The echoes of laughter, the silence of tears. On these back roads I find ghosts of those years. The barbed wire fence still leans with the wind, like the weight of memories hanging deep within. A swing on a tree that no longer stands. Now I carry the past in my weathered hands. Time rushes on like the river downstream, but it leaves behind pieces of a broken dream. A cabin on a hill, a fire burning low, fading into the night like the moonrise glow. Oh, those back roads, they still call my name, carved through the dirt with love and pain. The echoes of laughter, the silence of tears. On these back roads I find ghosts of those years. The screen door creaks, the porch lights dim, gravel crunches as the night rolls in. An old dog lies by the rocking chair, dreaming of hunts through the cool night air. The scent of wildflowers drifts from the land, mixed with the bourbon still warm in my hand. Daddy's hat hangs where it's always been, a ghost of the man I'll remember again. Whiskey and wildflowers, shadows and time, fading old snapshots scattered through my mind. I'll sit with the past till the stars lose their glow. Whiskey and wildflowers, they're all I know. The radio hums with a long lost tune, carried by whispers in the faint lit room. Each note is a chapter I can't let go. It's the soundtrack of a heart that knows. Now the years roll on like a tumbleweed, blown by a wind that won't take no heed. But the scent of those blossoms and whiskeys burn, bring me back to the lessons I didn't learn. Whiskey and wildflowers, shadows in time, fading old snapshots scattered through my mind. I'll sit with the past till the stars lose their glow. Whiskey and wildflowers, they're all I know.
Dirt road stretched neath the cotton sky, where the crickets hum and the years flew by. Grandpa's hand steady on the plow. That old homestead's just a memory now. The screen door creaked where Ma used to stand, with a warm plate ready in her calloused hand. There was magic in those simple days, when the sunsets painted the world ablaze. Oh, the road back then, it runs through my soul, with whispers of youth, where the good times roll. You can't bring it back, can't rewrite the page, but it lingers in the heart and sweetens with age. That rusted Ford with a worn bench seat carried dreams down the Main Street beat. Two young hearts just chasing stars, dancing to the tune of old guitars. The river's edge where we'd skip flat stones holds a laughter deep like a gravestone's tones. Even now in the quiet night air, I can hear the echoes, I see us there. Oh, the road back then, it runs through my soul, with whispers of youth, where the good times roll. You can't bring it back, can't rewrite the page, but it lingers in the heart and sweetens with age. Porch light flickered through the pines. Crickets sang that lullaby in time. Back when the nights were soft and slow, and love was an ember in its early glow. Mama's pie cooling on the windowsill, Daddy's boots by the door, quiet and still. We'd gather round the fire's gentle flame, when life was simple and no one to blame.
Take me back when the lights were low, when hearts spoke true and time moved slow. In the quiet hum of the radio, that's the place where I wanna go. The dirt roads knew the secrets we'd share, moonlight dancing on her golden hair. The wind whispers now the things we knew, but they feel so far and out of view. I chase that feeling, but it slips away, like a river bends or a dog won't stay. The taste of freedom and those long lost charms, wrapped up in the warmth of a woman's arms. Take me back when the lights were low, hearts spoke true and time moved slow. In the quiet hum of the radio, that's the place where I wanna go. Truck still sitting by the red elm tree, rust on the wheels and paint worn free. I swear I hear your laugh on the breeze, echoes of times that refuse to leave. The screen door's crooked, hangs by a thread, like the silver in my hair. And always said the porch light's dim, but it still fights the night, just like you and me in the fading light. Memories and dust, they gather slow like a river, carves the rocks below. Pieces of days that refuse to decay, they linger here though you've gone away. Sawdust brings you back around, your calloused hand steady, sure and sound. I find your old shirt tucked on the chair, and I hold it close though it smells of despair. The creek still sings where the cattails grow, down where the night sky dances just so. Your voice was a hymn, a sacred song that plays in my head as I straggle along. Memories and dust, they gather slow like a river, carves the rocks below. Pieces of days that refuse to decay, they linger here though you've gone away. familiar road still winds through the pines, where the gravel meets the quiet and the years unwind. I can hear my mama's voice calling out my name. Her echo still lingers, but it don't feel the same. I see the farmhouse lean where the front porch sways. The screen door is broken like the plans we made. Daddy's boots sit silent where he left them long ago, on this old familiar road where time moves slow. Oh, the nights are long and the stars burn cold, stories untold on this road of gold. Memories settle like dust on my soul, on this old familiar road I still stroll. That willow tree remembers every tear I've cried. It bent and swayed in rhythm each time love died. The fields of faded yellow, they still tell the tale of a young man running fast like a ship with no sail. Life moves on, but the heart stays behind, tangled in the roots of this roadside shrine. Every mile is a chapter, every bend a sign, leading me back to where past the line. Now the sun's fading low, casting shadows long, and the cicadas hum where we used to belong. This road still holds me, though I know I must part. It's paved in the pieces of my restless heart.
Screen door creaks, a soft hello. The kitchen's warm, the fire's soft glow. Daddy's boots by the old oak chair, I can still smell home in the evening air. Sunday mornings, church bells chime, Mama hummed in perfect time. Her apron stained, hands worn and strong. Now she's gone, but I still hear her song. I still hear Mama's song in the breeze, in the cracks of the floorboards, the sway of the trees, in my restless heart when I'm all alone. It's the sound that'll always bring me home. Dusty roads where summer stayed, fields of amber where we prayed. Time took our house, that old front door, but her melody lingers evermore. Her voice like honey calling me back through the miles I roam and the winding tracks. It's stitched in my soul, it's where I belong. The the echo of love in Mama's song. I still hear Mama's song in the breeze, in the cracks of the floorboards, the sway of the trees, in my restless heart when I'm all alone. It's the sound that'll always bring me home. Light flickers on the face of the past. Memories like shadows, they're fading fast. Granddad's boots by the hearth, worn to the soul. Every scar on the leather tells a story of old. Mama's voice hums beneath the whir of the fan. Lullabies echo in an old empty can. Pictures on the mantle, cracked frames of time. Each one's a hymn from a lost wooden chime. Oh, whiskey nights and fading stars, dreams in a jar, love left with scars. The road behind has gravel and pain, but it brought me here through the wind and the rain. Slide guitar crying, soft and low, like the fields of my youth where wildflowers grow. Time's steady drum beats soft on my chest, but the past still whispers, I can't let it rest. Heavy on a hill of regret, secrets it's heard it won't ever forget. A tractor sits rusted like a soldier at ease, guarding the fields where we ran through the breeze. Oh, whiskey nights and fading stars, dreams in a jar, love left with scars. The road behind has gravel and pain, but it brought me here through the wind and the rain. There's a path down by the maple grove where we dare each other not to look back. First kiss in the shadows, hearts like a flame, the echoes of youth still lingering on that track. Daddy's old Chevy creaked like a tune, around every corner chasing the moon. We talk about dreams that felt too far, on hometown roads beneath the lucky star. Oh, those hometown roads carry me still through valleys of time and up memory hill. The love, the heartbreak, the stories untold live on forever on these hometown roads. Sundays smelled like Mama's sweet pie, brothers raising trouble under July sky. Grandpa's fiddle sang out a tale of fields we ran through and the home we'd hail. Now the town's grown quiet, the streets paved new, but I still feel the dust where I once threw my shoe. The cries of the crickets and the wind's soft moans still whisper the secrets of these hometown bones. Oh, those hometown roads, they carry me still through valleys of time and up memory hill. The love, the heartbreak, the stories untold live on forever on these hometown roads. Porch light flickers, a beacon in the dark. Memories linger like the song of a lark. The screen door creaks, it whispers your name. This old house don't feel the same. Your laughter echoes through these tired halls. Photographs fade on the shadowed walls. The rocking chair sways with the evening breeze, but it don't ease the aching memories. Oh, the years have passed like a southern rain, washing the joy, leaving the stain. I find your shadow in everything I know, guided by the porch light's glow. The creek still runs, it hums its tune, a melody sweeter come harvest moon. But the fields we work now stand alone, just me and the soul that you once called home. Sometimes I wonder if you're listening still, if the wind carries my voice up that hill. I speak your name to the stars above, holding tight to this eternal love. Oh, the years have passed like a southern rain, washing the joy, leaving the stain. I find your shadow in everything I know, guided by the porch light. torchlights glow. In a shoebox marked with faded ink lies a letter that still makes me think, from a time when the world felt slow. A piece of you I'll never let go. Your words came dressed in a gentle tone, talking about the farm, how the fields had grown. Said you missed my boots on the old porch wood, and how life rolled on like you knew it would. The last letter home's a treasure I keep, folded beside the bed where I sleep. When the hard times come, it eases my mind. It's a kiss from the past that I'll never unwind. Covered in creases and coffee stains, it's weathered the years like the old back lane. I trace the ink till it blurs like rain, and hear your voice in each refrain. Some nights I wonder what might have been if we had more chances to start again. But the words on the page, so perfectly clear, bring a comfort that soothes, holds back the tears. The last letter home's a treasure I keep, folded beside the bed where I sleep. When the hard times come, it eases my mind. It's a kiss from the past that I'll never unwind. An old screen door creaks in the wind, gravel crunches as I walk back in. The smell of rain and fresh cut hay takes me to a long lost yesterday. Nostalgia bound, it pulls me back to dirt road dreams and railroad tracks. A simple life, a small town view, and everything I was with you. A porch light flickers, a memory glows of watching sunsets when the shadow grows. Sunday mornings, church bells ring. Now all I've got is this refrain. Nostalgia bound, it pulls me back to dirt road dreams and railroad tracks. A simple life, a small town view, and everything I was with you. years went fast, like a runaway train, but in my heart it still feels the same. The laughter, love, the joy we knew all come alive when I think of you. Nostalgia bound, it pulls me back to dirt road dreams and railroad tracks. A simple life, a small town view, and everything I was with you. There's a bottle on the windowsill, half drained and catching dust. A memory sealed with amber, a story wrapped in rust. The clock ticks slow in this empty room where shadows grow and fade. I sit alone with a heavy heart, the choices that I've made. The screen door slams with the wind outside, just like it did that night. She walked away through the pouring rain into the fading light. Her words still hang on the midnight air, they cut like a jagged knife. Love ain't a game, it's a chance you take, sometimes it costs your life. I keep one glass clean, though she don't drink, just in case she's back and needs to think. Bottles full of yesterdays, the air's too thick to breathe. I never knew love could stay, or how it could so easily leave. Dresses ain't in the closet no more, but I still feel her near. Echoes in the hallway call her name clear as I'm standing here. I can almost see her dancing slow when the needle finds a track. But no matter how much I play that tune, it won't bring her back. The Bible sits by the bed untouched, collecting years of dust, while that whiskey bottle holds all my pain. Damned if it's not just a compass spinning out of time, stuck in the same old place, chasing ghosts and hollow dreams, forever lost in space. I keep one glass clean, though she don't drink, just in case she's back and needs to think. The bottle's full of yesterdays, the air's too thick to breathe. I never knew love could stay, or how it could so easily leave.
dust rose up behind my truck on that lonesome gravel lane. The wooden sign said Hickory Creek, where my roots still love to claim. The fields were wide, the air was sweet, except the ache I couldn't shake. As I traced those curves and memories, my heart began to break. I saw the barn where Pa and me fixed the roof one July noon. Mama's voice came drifting back, singing soft a harvest tune. That old oak tree still standing tall, but the swing is weather worn. Seems time can take the laughter, leave you quietly torn. On the back roads of my mind, there's a place I call my own, with echoes of love's whispers, though the years have long since flown. Each crack in that old pathway holds a story left behind. I find myself returning to the back roads of my mind. A girl with golden braided hair waits by the fishing pond. Our laughter's faded from the years, but the love still lingers on. She stayed behind, I hit the road, thought life had more to give. Now I see her everywhere in the life I didn't live. Moonlight on the silver rails faintly calls me back in time, where a boy grew into someone strange, left searching for a sign. If love is etched like fence posts, I might find my way back soon. But for now, these gravel back roads play the saddest tune. On the back roads of my mind, there's a place I call my own, with echoes of love's whispers, though the years have long since flown. Each crack in that old pathway holds a story left behind. I find myself returning to the back roads of my mind.